For about a week now, informal meetings, stakeholders workshops, side events have been taking place here at the headquarters of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, and their focus is majorly on coding for girls, climate change, science, technology, food systems, and the major takeaway has been most countries on the continent will not meet the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. So as delegates arrived here for the 10th session of the African Regional Forum on Sustainable Development, they hope to address the shortcomings and capitalize on the emerging opportunities for the continent. Leading the delegates is Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina Mohamed, who not only urged African countries to scale up action in key transitions and investment pathways and accelerate progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals, but also asked them to take up the opportunities of critical transitions available both regionally and nationally that can help the continent to make progress. And to the international banks and development partners, her message is simple.
At the heart of this, like so much else, is finance. Now is the time to rethink austerity-oriented international policies, reduce debt servicing costs, and ensure a more equitable global taxation system so that African countries can do what we know they want to do, to invest more efficiently, more equitably in capacities and the skills of their people.
With poverty, hunger, insecurity and large-scale deprivation on the continent, many here agree African governments cannot afford to continue with business as usual, and most of them must go back to the basics.
The basics we know are that we need to look inward and make sure that we create strong institutions that are going to be accountable to the citizens and to deliver what the citizens need. If we need to talk about development, if we need to talk about security and stability, if we need to talk about good governance, what we need indeed is for governments to do the basics of catering for their people.
For the next 2 days, delegates here will, among other things, be deliberating on transformative, innovative and ambitious interventions necessary to reinforce the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and Agenda 2063, as well as refining policies on eradicating poverty on the continent in this time of multiple crises. From UNECA headquarters in Addis Ababa, Ayola Kasim, Channels Television News.